Yo, what is up, guys? Shinobi here, back again with another video for you guys. Happy November. We are getting into Thanksgiving season. It's kind of crazy that the year's gone by so fast, but today we're gonna be covering a topic, Twitch once again, and apparently Amazon and Twitch have been doing some layoffs, and apparently, and I just found this on Twitter. Twitch fires the guy who'd been banning a bunch of VTubers, which that's a huge W. I'm not gonna lie. As a huge W. Hell, it's apparently something everybody's talking about right now. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. And once again, I haven't been making as many videos as consistently as I used to be, but that's just my health issues, which, by the way, are slowly but surely getting better. So don't worry about me. We'll be back to normal soon, hopefully. Our goal is to try and hit 5K subs by the end of the year. So, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to go ahead and do that. And well, let's go ahead and get straight into this.
I'm here to give my opinion on something that doesn't actually matter. Ex-Twitch execs
All right, we're already starting this off, right?
Amazon for cutting 14,000 jobs in AI shift. Robots don't give a fuck.
There it
is
is.
Facing another brutal round of layoffs as parent company Amazon slashes tens of thousands of corporate jobs amid a major pivot to artificial intelligence.
I'm not surprised that they're doing this. I'm not gonna be surprised when Dan Clancy himself gets fired. I really hope that in those layoffs that Dan Clancy is gonna be one of those people because it's pretty obvious that the moderation team specifically and Dan Clancy, the CEO, do not care about creators on Twitch, and they especially hate VTubers for some reason. But yet they will allow other shit to go on that platform just scot-free. It's like, we'll see, man. We'll see. But yeah, a lot of them Twitch employees, I'm not gonna lie, they probably needed to go.
Amazon confirmed plans to cut 14,000 corporate jobs this year, about 4% of its white-collar workforce, as part of a sweeping cost-cutting and restructuring effort.
Yeah,
According to Reuters, the number...
They definitely needed that restructuring, too, because there's no way in hell that you had TwitchCon where people were getting assaulted and all sorts of shit. Apparently, the employees ain't doing enough. They allowed that kind of stuff to happen.
Could climb up to 30,000 as layoffs began on October 28th. So that's 2 days ago as of me recording this. The move is part of Amazon CEO Andy Jassy's strategy to trim bureaucracy and lean heavily into AI and automation. Jassy previously said artificial intelligence will play a central role in automating routine work, making some roles obsolete. These latest moves...
Now, here's my thing with this. Well, I'm glad that some of these idiots are getting fired because they have not been doing crap at Twitch for the last couple of years in the first place. AI can be tricky. I will say that. Like, I don't have my full confidence in AI because AI can be tricky. It's buggy. It's not perfect in any way. And honestly, me personally, I prefer it if a human was the one doing this stuff more than AI. I'm not really happy about the AI thing. But we all saw this coming anyways. I'm going to be real. When it comes to AI, a lot of these companies, a lot of these places are going to be using AI to get rid of jobs that they think that, are kind of unnecessary or kind of just routine, regular jobs. And it doesn't matter what industry you're in. The food industry is kind of already doing this a little bit. I saw a whole video where they had, apparently a McDonald's AI talking through the speaker. It's not perfect, but, they're trying to get something going. But me personally, I'm not gonna lie when I say that I'm kind of happy about some of these idiots at Twitch getting laid off because a lot of them ain't doing much anyways. I'm pretty sure there's some good ones out there that are probably getting cut as well, which kind of sucks. But Twitch has been needing a restructure for a fat minute, so hey, it is what it is. I'm really curious to see who got fired though because yeah, they've been I don't know what it is about Twitch, but they do not like VTubers at all, dude. They don't. I do not know what's up with Twitch and that whole entire thing, because a lot of their top talent are VTubers on there. But it's crazy, dude.
Move signal that Amazon is likely realizing enough AI-driven productivity gains within corporate teams to support a substantial reduction in force. Sky Canaves, an e-marketer analyst told Techloy. Twitch hit with massive layoffs. Okay, so here's Here's the interesting part about the Twitch layoffs. One of the people that got fired was this guy, a man named Tarfu. He says, "I was laid off at Twitch today. I was at Twitch for 11 years. I started off working in trust and safety, then moved to customer experience. I was the person who built the entire fraud program at Twitch."
That explains a lot. That explains a lot. If you were the guy who built the fraud program, then you were the one who was letting these big streamers bot their freaking streams. Your fraud program must have been some hot ass. Because you were out here letting bots go through like it was white on rice until recently. And then on top of that, banning VTubers for no fucking reason. Yeah, let me tell you something right now. Yeah, get him out of there. Get him out of there.
You'll understand why I'm emphasizing that in a second. One of the reasons I never told people what I did for work, I was the one keeping bad actors off Twitch who steal and abuse revenue on the platform.
Get him out of here,
I guess I did my job too well since they let me go. But do I have some great stories of being there?
Bro, the fact that there was even as many bots running around as there were, and I know you can't get all of them, but as many bots as there were going around on there, bro, you were not doing your job, my dude. Let's be real with ourselves. You were not doing your job that well.
For over a decade. Horrible timing since my motorcycle accident was a month ago. I'm getting married in less than a month. This has definitely been a bad year. Okay, well, I'm sorry that you were in a motorcycle accident.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
I would never wish that upon anybody except for, well, some people. But what you did, you know, like, okay, well, I don't like you, but you don't deserve that. Probably. Anyways, well, I don't know. The jury's out on that. But anyways, do you remember how starting like a few years ago, a bunch of VTubers started getting banned for fraud? It was a lot. It was a lot of VTubers getting banned for fraud, and then on top of that, they were banning VTubers, specifically female ones, for showing like even an inch of skin. It was bad. It was bad, bro. Like if you showed a thigh, if you were a VTuber, especially a female one, on Twitch, it was like, oh, you're cooked. You're banned. Yeah, you got a son out here promoting terrorism. You got women out here apparently giving birth on stream. Yes, that happened recently. That happened recently. And then on top of that, you also got random women out here just committing SA on live camera on Twitch, but they didn't ban them at all. And actually, they did ban them, but then they unbanned them. It was like a day ban for SA on Twitch. It was bad, bro. There's more that I could go over, but I'm not trying to make this video too long. But yeah, we out here banning VTubers for less. For less, bro. It was bad. An example of this,
it was really bad.
I've seen this VTuber before.
I've seen this VTuber before. I've never seen him on Twitch, but I've seen this VTuber on Instagram mostly. I've seen this before.
Banned for engaging in quote-unquote fraudulent activity.
Yeah, I've seen this.
She's a pretty sizable streamer. 314 average viewers. 421 peak. All right, so hard to imagine really engaging in fraud proper. You know, I mean, it's not to say that bigger streamers don't engage in fraudulent activity, but let's read about this a little bit. Let's read about this. Hold on. Oops, I accidentally popped out the tab. Okay, I'm an idiot. Don't worry about that. Let's move this back over here. Okay. Which has indefinitely banned English-speaking VTuber Mother V3.
Oh, indefinitely? So she's just permanently banned? The fuck?
First ban of her career. The news was first shared on by the verified ban tracker account.
There's no
Streamer
way.
Bans. On December 20th, 2024, the VTuber...
Hold on. There's no fucking way. No. You're not about... There's no way. Hold on. Let me look at this. I'm actually curious. There's no way. Alright, let me look at this. There's actually no way. Oh, damn it, I typed it in wrong. Hold up. There's no actual freaking way. Oh, no, I think they're good. When's the last time they streamed? When was the last... Okay, so no, they're not permanently banned. My bad. I was about to say, it said indefinitely for a second. Okay. I was just like, no way you banned this VTuber for less than you be seeing half this crap. Man, I would have lost my mind. But then again, it's Twitch. Are we really surprised?
Later took to her X account to reveal the reason behind the suspension. The streamer shared a screenshot of the message sent by Twitch, which mentioned fraud as the reason behind the suspension. The message added, based on a review of your activity or content, we have issued a global suspension of your account.
For
Due to the
what?
severe nature of this violation, or the fact that you have incurred multiple violations, your access to services are indefinitely restricted. So Mother V3 tweets,
I'm so
they said that the violation
confused.
occurred in purchases, putting in an appeal right now. You know what's funny? Is this probably refers to people buying subscriptions. You know what's
Right.
also funny is, so FaZe Connect, the company that I work for, okay, we're an established company, right? So this is not abnormal. We
Right.
had some of our talents verified like by Twitch and had their revenue enabled early on. And even though the accounts were verified by Twitch, several members of FaZe Connect immediately had their accounts banned right after. You know why?
That's
Probably because people were buying
crazy.
subscriptions to these accounts that had not yet streamed, that had been verified by Twitch. And they have been banned for fraudulent activity. And we see this happening to other VTuber agencies as well, such as Sock's VTuber agency, their VTuber, Malfina, also getting banned for fraud before.
So, bro, whoever the dude was, I was talking about him getting fired for the what is it, the trust and safety or whatever the fuck, that fraud count, whatever you call it. Whoever that dude was out here just straight up banning anybody and everybody, even if Twitch already saw that they were valid. Yeah, he needed to go. Dude, we know why you got banned now, because you were just out here pushing the ban button on anybody.
Or she even got to debut. Huh. Did you think I was done? Because I have more. Here's Aphrodite getting banned. Aphrodite is part of Mythos, another VTuber agency. So what, Pippa? Why are you getting so out of sorts about this? Why are
'Cause
you
this
why
was
are you
the
reacting
dude.
so harshly? So what, this guy made a
This was the dude who was banning everybody. Specifically VTubers, I might add. None of the people we've seen so far, I mean, not saying that there probably wasn't, but none of the people we've seen so far that have been getting banned for this kind of thing were all, like, you know, IRL streamers or something like that. Hell, you even got somebody down there talking about it. I just realized this. It says, good riddance. I was banned wrongfully in 2022 for fraud because I had turned the ad slider to max settings. It was never investigated, and something caused my main partner channel to be banned for evasion. 3 years have gone by and never investigated. Time to put the fries in the bag. That's crazy. So yeah, no, even some, you got one right there. Some dude literally saying, "Yo, I got my shit banned in 2022 wrongly for fraud, and y'all have still not fixed that shit." Yeah, this guy needed to go. It looks like this guy was specifically targeting VTubers, bro. Though, cause holy shit. Yeah, and I'll get him out of here. Put the fries in the bag.
multi-system. Maybe he's like a little bit apologetic
Put
or
the
something.
fries
All
in the
these
bag,
innocent
bro.
people got banned for fraud. All these people potentially losing out on their livelihood. Okay, I had to cut that because I started schizo rambling for too long. But anyways, okay, the point is, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Good riddance. I was banned wrongfully in 2022 for fraud because I turned
That's
the ad slider to max settings. It was
crazy.
never investigated, and it caused my main partner channel to be banned for evasion. 3 years have gone by and never investigated. Time to put fries in the bag. Hey, look at this. Look at this. I'll take things that didn't happen for 800
He's so
Alex.
salty. He's so salty that people are telling him to put the fries in the bag. Nah, get him out of here. Yo, can we get Dan Clancy next, though? Like, for real. I'm letting you know right now, if Dan Clancy was to get fired from freaking Twitch, bro, the whole internet would celebrate, bro. Well, except for the people who are getting glazed by him. They would be scared as shit, because that means that their main glazer would not be there no more. Can we get Dan Clancy next, please?
Most or all of this user's post. Ah ha 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 ha. Wait, what's this other one? What is this one? Bro, you might have built the worst fraud program for Twitch. I don't think you realize how many streamers got permanently falsely banned because of your terribly made program.
Damn. So everybody knows about how garbage this whole entire thing is. Everybody knows. Damn. This guy's getting ratioed in the damn comments.
Oh, I realized, and not all were innocent. We just can't. We just can't shame them and show the evidence. Data doesn't lie, but just like anything, there are false positives which we made good.
No, you didn't.
Really? Is that why it took several years for members of FaZe Connect to get unbanned? Even though there was no fraud? Like, you guys in the audience are just gonna have to take my word for this one. But
Frank, I don't need it, Frank. At this point, everybody's calling him out. Spooky Fox TV. I'm assuming another VTuber. So you're the asshole who fucked over so many VTubers for alleged fraud. It's a good thing you're gone. You accidentally fucked the whole platform. Bro, this guy is getting cooked.
I'm gonna lay my reputation
This
out
guy
on the
is
line
getting
here. I'm
cooked.
gonna say FaZe Connect has never committed fraud. Hopefully that doesn't age poorly. If we ever have committed fraud, it's outside my knowledge. But I'm going to say with reasonable certainty that because so many VTubers got banned for fraud at around the same time, for around the same types of reasons, that FaZe Connect kinda just got cut. So forgive me for not being particularly sympathetic towards you, Tarfu, but
Nah.
you are a fucking asshole.
You
and
got
your system
cooked.
was fucking dog shit. Hello.
That's funny as fuck. But yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I didn't know anything about this either. I didn't know anything about this. I knew that Twitch had a bias against VTubers. That's why when they made it, hell, that's why when Twitch did their top streamers for the month of, I think Q3 of the year, it was like Twitch made like a whole entire thing where they made a chart of the top streamers in on Twitch without VTubers. Because they knew if they put VTubers in that list, a lot of their streamers, the only one that I saw up in there was Emaru. Everyone else was a VTuber. She was the only IRL streamer I saw up in that list. Everybody else was a VTuber. Like, I knew that Twitch had it out for VTubers, but man, I didn't know it was this bad. I did not know it was this bad. And considering how everybody's cooking his ass right now, man, this dude must have been the worst fucking fraud manager on the planet, dude. Holy. But yeah, put the fries in the bag. That dude got cooked. And yeah, GG's, kid. We just need Dan Clancy next. We need to get him out of here. We need to get him out of here, bro. He needs to put the fries in the bag too. He needs to put the fries in the bag too. Get him next, please. I really, really hope. Like, there's no way, bro. Like, if Amazon and Twitch are smart, they're gonna use Dan Clancy as the fall guy. There's no reason to keep him around. There's zero reason to keep him around. He needs to go next. But yeah, no, that's pretty much gonna be it. I just wanted to cover this because, once again, you know, I don't think I've talked about it a lot, but when it comes to Twitch, I don't know what it is, but they're really biased against VTubers. I don't know what it is. They either hate anime or something. I don't know. But, yeah. Yeah, they put the fries have been put in the bag. Sorry about your motorcycle crash and all that, buddy, but yeah, your fraud program was some straight cheeks, some straight ass cheeks, bro. But without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed, and you know, leave your comments down below once again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.